Hello, friends, and welcome to another Lost Caverns of Ixalan quick draft. If you're brand new here, my name is Cody Lee, and I upload a brand new draft video every single day. If that's something that interests you, I would love to earn your subscriptions, your likes, your comments. Please give me some feedback. I need it. As is, we're going to be taking this cool mythic purely because it's cool mythic, and we're probably going to all in on that right away. That being said, let's see what happens. Clay-fired bricks, that ramps us. Those look like they would probably both be good in this as well. But clay-fired bricks, when this artifact enters, search your library for... Well, actually, when Caparati attacks, you may tap 2 untapped artifacts and or creatures you control if you do discover 3. This is a good ramp. Reveal it, then shuffle. You gain 2 life. Craft with an artifact. When this artifact enters, create 2 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature tokens. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Let's actually take the clay-fired bricks. No. We're probably going to be in the caves deck with this. So let's take the high-powered card. Ooh, Saw Blades. Deals 5 damage to a tapped creature. Love that. Would also love that. But we're going to take the white card. Sunbird Standard. We do have a Tinker's Tote. When this artifact enters, create 2 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature tokens, which is kind of crazy. But I'm noticing not very much green. There's a lot of white, which is good. So let's actually take the this kind of ramps us into our guy. And then it also crafts. Craft with 1 or more. Exile 1 or more other permanents you control and or cards from your graveyard. Is this good? I'm like, I don't know if this is good or not. I'm like, let's take the Tinker's Tote. Adaptive Gem Guard. There's a 4-mana. When you discover again for the same value. Like, that seems pretty insane if we're going to be able to get this type of thing off quite often. I think I am going to take the Adaptive Gem Guard. It's one of the tap payoffs. A lot of blue and black. We're going to take the 3-mana 3/3. Quicksand Whirlpool is good removal. Goblin Tomb Raider might also be good as a 1-mana 2/2, but Quicksand Whirlpool is removal for us. And Holly's Favor. When enchant creature you control, aura enters +3, or discover 3. Tithing Blade is interesting. I've been seeing a lot of black coming around, so maybe we do need to be in like white-black. Sage of Days. When this, look at the top 3 cards, you may put one of those cards back on top, put the rest into your graveyard. There's some good blue in here too. I'm going to take the Tithing Blade, and we're going to see what happens. 2-mana 2/2, Canonize in Blood. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Sacrifice, create a flyer. No. Scythe, no. Ray of Ruin is solid removal. Whenever this creature attacks, 3-mana 2/2 flyer. But Ray of Ruin is solid removal. Canonize in Blood. Fungal Fortitude. There's a Promising Vein. Search your library for a basic land card. Like, maybe we are 4 color, no blue. Family Reunion or Another Chance. Mill 2 cards, return up to 2 creature cards. How are you looking creature card-wise? Not great. So let's take the Family Reunion. 3 cards, discard. Sage of Days, I think, would be good, but I don't think we want to be 5 color. Equipped creature gets +2/+1, sure. Another Family Reunion. We probably don't want to play all those. The Skullspore Nexus. This costs X to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Whenever 1 or more non-token creatures you control die, create a green fungus dinosaur creature token with base power and toughness each equal to the total power of those creatures. So, if I control something with 4 power, this costs 4. Whenever one or more non-token creatures you control die. I don't know if that's good. It has to be, right? Like, this has to be an insane bomb. I'm looking at it and I'm like, maybe we are in green. Bedrock Tortoise, 4 mana, 0/6. During your turn, creatures, each creature you control with toughness greater than its power assigns combat damage. It's Quinth, firstborn of Gisha. Abyssal Gorestalker. I think we're just going to take the Bedrock Tortoise after what we just took. No, let's take the Isquinth, because that's a very good card. Let's get this out. Bloodthorn Flail out. Ray of Ruin out. And we're going to be Naya. Belligerent Yearling. 2 mana, 3/2 trample. When another dinosaur you control enters, you may have this creature base power become equal to that creature's power until end of turn. So it gets a little bit of a buff, but it's a 2 mana card. Or do we want the Armored Kin color? How many dinosaurs are we at? We're at 2, so we want more dinosaurs. Let's keep taking dinosaurs. There's a nice dinosaur. And any dinosaurs we can't take, we will take the caves. Sunfire Torch, Dynamaton. Whenever this artifact or another artifact you control enters, up to 1 target creature you control gets +1/+1 gains haste. Oh, dang. Dreadmaw's Ire. Like, this seems insane, and I do want one. How many creatures? We're at 6, 7, and 6. Okay, well, I'm taking it, but... Soaring Sandwing, I do think we'll take. Deal 2 damage to any target. We're going to take the Quicksand. Hidden Courtyard. How many? We're looking at 15 playables. That's a good removal spell for us, though. Bat Colony. If we had more caves, as is Mineshaft Spider. We're going to take the Stone Tree. The Adaptive Gem Guard is interesting to me. Contested Gnome Ball. Whenever you're dealt combat... Oh, that's the... The Seeker of Sunlight is something that I would also be interested in, but... Yeah, take the cave. 3 mana, 3/1, or a Deconstruction Hammer. I think we probably want the big old dinosaur. Buried Treasure. Maybe we play it. Sideboard, sideboard. Sideboard. Ooh, and we get to play a big old dinosaur dragon. Exile the top 2 cards. You may play them. 100% of the time. Ooh, that went into the deck, right? It did. Okay. Spring-loaded Saw Blades. I do want both of those, but just solid removal. Honestly, Dauntless Dismantler. How are we looking creature-wise? 10, 11, we do want more. To be fair, we want more ramp. But we also need 2 drops, and we're going to be cutting probably both of those family reunions. 2 mana, 1/3. Promising Vein. We do want at least one more, but we do want the Sure Shot Militia. We do want another Sure Shot Militia. We don't have a bunch of Discover. The Malamet veteran is interesting to me. But I do think we're either going to take the Forgotten Monument or the Hidden Volcano. And I think right now it's probably the Forgotten Monument. I do think we're going to take the Sunbird Standard, mainly because look at our deck. Whenever this creature attacks or blocks while you control a dinosaur. I'll take it. Probably got that. Ooh. A big old dinosaur. Not a bunch of caves. We gotta make probably one cut. Probably down one forest, up one mountain. And we probably want to cut one of these expensive cards. But not even, really. I think we probably cut the Cat Advisor. And then we ship it. We ship it with this Naya Brew. You will have to forgive me. I believe I am coming down with some type of sickness. But if we get to cast a Mythic Dinosaur once today, I'll be very happy. We'll keep. You'll notice it might be very difficult to cast the Bone Horde Dinosaur with what we've currently got in hand, but we will see what we're able to do here. 5 damage to target tapped creature an opponent controls. Drawing all of my red cards is kind of crazy, though. One, two, three, four. I'm not going to sacrifice that to gain life. I am going to be sad about not having something to play for 4 mana. If you cast it, discover. Fair enough. Craft with an artifact for 2. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to be able to spring-loaded artifacts in. Sure. Two damage to any target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am 100% playing this. Maybe they've got something here. Okay. Waste their braid on it. I'll take it. Flying first strike at the beginning of your upkeep. So I needed to hit my upkeep with a 5/5 in play. Auto ping. Hopefully they don't have a way to answer the Bonehorde Dracosaur. They do. That's sad. We're gonna hit his 2/2. And then we're gonna play a 2/2, which he's gonna be able to kill with the Surefire Torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are at 8 mana. So we draw our Mythic guy, and we're in a good spot. This turns into a bird construct, not a dinosaur. We got a 5/5. Oh, it entered this turn. That's sad. And even think about the fact that flipping was entering. How do you guys feel about the Final Fantasy lands. I am so enamored by them. I am like actually so in love. Much better than whatever these are. Even better than Final Fantasy. Like this is such a lame Final Fantasy land. I'm gonna be real. 16. I didn't even play 16. Was Final Fantasy 16 worth a play? If you are in my channel, if you're watching this right now, let me know if it is. Because I'll play it. I will. If someone recommends it to me, if someone tells me that it's worth playing. I watched some of it. The thing is, it's a $70 price tag. When games come out at these $70 price tags, what am I supposed to do? Like, I can't buy a $70 game every single month. I mean, I can. I don't want to. I play Magic. I don't have money for $70 games. I gotta buy a $100 box every month. $150, $200 if it's fucking new. I will block the Sunfire Torch. I do think I need to block that. And if they've got something there, we're probably in a bad spot. Oh, we're going to trade regardless. Okay. Damn. There are all my big ones. We got a 2/2 flying bird. Ugh. We're looking rough. We just put our Mythic on bottom. And you'll have to forgive me as I get sick here. I have been slowly coming down with a head cold. Concede. Good game. That was a rough one. Not really. I mean, we just kind of didn't have our mana right early, and that sucked. Which, I mean, that's our big weakness, guys. Let's be real. We're playing a 3-color monstrosity. Because we all end on our first Mythic instead of thinking about it and probably being a little bit smarter with our choices. Maybe if we get into game. And we'll keep. We will be cycling this to get a mountain. Hondo P getting a mountain. Hondo P gonna play Forgotten Monument there. Bartolome. Four mana, 4/4. I will not block your Bartolome. Discovers X where X is its mana value. I will block with my 2/2. Wasting 2 cards on my 1. %100% of the time. Here's my big old 5/5. And also, I can't play either of this. You got a removal spell, which you 100% do. Ooh. You don't have removal for the Bone Horde Dracosaur? All the draw, though. Let me play that. Play that. Play that. Swing in for 5. End my turn. You've got a pretty sick board now. They weren't able to remove the Bone Horde Dragon, so Bone Horde Dragon wins the game. The card's insane. If you had Tithing Blade in hand and you didn't Tithing Blade Bone Horde Dracosaur, that might be a bad idea. Good game. We do have power. If we hit our mana and we get to it. It almost makes me wish I had like a rampant growth. Sure, we'll keep this. You get a 1/3. Gains +2/0 and vigilance, dang. Where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Whenever one or more non-token creatures you control die, create a green fungus. Three colors. You may pay 2. We're going to hit your Attentive Sunscribe. Ooh, the Cosmian Blast is annoying. The 3/1 providing a clock is going to be annoying. I really hope that I can play the Skullspore Nexus at least a single time. If I draw a forest, and I can play Skullspore and pump up the Seismic Monstrosaur. I probably could have saved that. Yeah, they just block like that and take 12. And then they can get in for lethal. Good game. I shouldn't have pumped like that. That was my bad. I don't know if the math worked out differently, but those are the types of things where you spend a little bit more time thinking because you're able to affect the combat math just a little bit differently. And that little bit differently is always fascinating. We'll keep this. Dauntless Dismantler. Nothing to play on 3. One top, one bottom. Oh, I probably should have activated that actually. No, I can't do it. That's annoying. Not having the second green is a little annoying. Oh, well that fixes it. Quicksand Whirlpool, exile that card. Out of here. One more and I can play this. I just keep getting hit for 1. I wonder if that last thing they have is a counterspell. Oh, they're getting rid of that? Actually. Probably gonna remove the Caparocti Sunborn. Ooh, sorry if you heard that. now we can sure shot militia him a few, or sunshot militia him a few times. Exile a bunch of cards so that it can tap for all those colors. Nice try, land. One, two, three. Oh, that's not good. Huh, so I can buff this up. Six, seven, eight, nine. So I'm gonna get ready for lethal on the backswing. That's my main play here. Whenever it deals combat damage, reveal that many cards, put any number of dinosaur. Or Vigilance, Flying, Haste. They've got 4. This is going to trample over for at least 3, bringing them down to 9. If they block both of these, they're taking 7, 11. These having trample, I think, prevent him from doing anything. And I do think the belligerent yearling getting buffed by Gishath is actually relevant, which is insane and also awesome. Not a bad little record we're looking at here, though. We'll keep that up. Alright, we are going to keep this. We're going to keep this. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, Spyglass Iron, nice. grab the cave thing. Now I have a 4/4. One, two, three, four, five, six. So if I do this, I'm gonna hit the 2/2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am close to Geshath, Sun's avatar. Oh my gosh, another one, friend? I'm building up an army here. Sure. Do I want a sure shot militia so that I can get another blocker down? Do I want to do that? I've got 3 blockers. Mythic drop. Nice. I'm just gonna start getting in. Because frankly, I need to. And this thing will be lethal. Ooh. I do think No, I don't need that. I had to think on that for a second. 1, 2, 3. They've gotten a lot of lands. Then again, so have we. We've done quite a bit. Tithing Blade, sure. He's gonna want to win with Tithing Blade. It's gonna be a rough one. Get in with both. What you gonna do here? I got a flyer. Turn. You got a 1/1 that can get in. Tinker's Toe. Sure. They have 3, 4, 5 blockers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers. So any of those are lethal. Boom. Down to 8. Or down to nothing. Good game. Yeah, that Mythic definitely got us there. Proud of us for that. 3-2. Dinosaurs really getting us there. I will say, I've noticed some of my videos getting a little bit more traction recently, which has been super cool to see. I'm getting better at this, I hope. I'm trying, slowly but surely. So I really appreciate you guys being along for this. We're gonna keep this. 2-drop into hopefully 4-drop, or 3-drop. I will block, it's worth noting. Ooh, okay. Just punch that real quick. We are going to quicksand the rampaging Ceratops. Oh my gosh, another one. That's not good. We're going to cycle that for a mountain, even though it's not going to help us cast that. Rebel land. None of those are artifacts. That's my problem. The double rampaging Ceratops is going to get us, I think. Ooh. Yeah, we might be SOL there. Good game. 3-3, not a bad record. Not the best record. We've definitely played better games. But that was a pretty sick little dinosaur brew. I'm kind of here for that. Let's claim that. Go open up some packs. Got an avatar pack. Always got to open. Ooh, a mythic. Aang's Shelter. Nice. And then Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Another mythic. A couple of nice back-to-back packs. The Ancient one. That's pretty sick. But hey, thanks so much for joining me on this one, guys. I do really appreciate it. Remember, if you are new here, I upload a new draft video every single day, and I would really appreciate it if you enjoy that type of content, if you subscribed. Second sellout. I try not to do it too often, but hey, thanks so much for joining me on this one, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's draft.